welcome back to another video of Tetraport Robotics, and today we are going to be creating another MyBlock called GyroTurn, and this is a short tutorial about the MyBlock in EV3 Classroom. So first steps in your tutorial, go to Home and create your new project. Name it whatever you want. Let's say new project. Save it. I don't know why it's not saving, but to the important parts, I'm going to be telling you why we need this GyroTurn, because if you do not know what GyroTurn, it's basically a better version of some block in the movement section. For example, the start moving block. It's straight at 50% speed. Now this is not really an efficient block in EV3 Classroom, and we want efficient blocks in our EV3 Classroom to work smoothly and to work every single time. So what we want to do is create the MyBlock GyroTurn. Now this is basically a more accurate and more generally efficient design of that start moving block. We want to name it GyroTurn. Let's say you want to label it as speed. Now we don't add a label because that's not gonna really work. It's just going to be part of the name. So we just want to add the label onto the name to represent this input, which is going to be speed, and add another label being rotations, and then this represents the rotations. Now add degrees, because we need degrees to turn our robot, and add an input on degrees or angle, whichever one. Save your MyBlock, and you should have your MyBlock saved. Now if you want to edit your MyBlock, you right click, and then you have the edit block, edit option, delete block, or even add comments, like let's say that. Well, I think I just deleted it. Okay, so if you accidentally delete your block, you can use Control Z, Command Z or Control Z on EV3 Classroom. So first of all, what you want to do is reset your degrees counted for each motor that you are driving. So we go to the motor section and we click on reset degrees counted, and you can also right click it and click duplicate so that you have another one, because we are using two motors to turn. We need both motors to reset degrees counted. Now for GyroTurn, it's not necessarily for just turning the robot, it's also going forward, backward, or any type of degree. So as you can see, for these two blocks, they both have the port A. For us, our two large motors are connected to port B and C, which are going to be the wheels that are driving. And you want to input the port your motor is connected, because your motor is attached to a wire that attached to your EV3 brick. And there will be letters on those ports. So for us, for our team, we put B and C. And the next step is you want to go to Control add in a repeat until, and this is with the hexagon, and go to operations. Now what you want to do is select the greater than into the slot, and then after that what you want to do is actually forget what I said. Pick the OR operation and put it into the hexagon, and then put your greater than into the first hexagon of your OR operation. So just like that, you have it in the first slot. And let's just duplicate it and put it in the second one too. What you want to do now is put rotations. Well, not yet. We'll just leave the rotations here first, and then add a multiplication block in there on both. So it's basically symmetrical for these two. Just put your rotations in there and drag another rotations. So this is pretty unique, where you can drag this rotation onto the blocks. So if you want to, let's say, delete a block, you click on delete, right click, or just drag it into this bar and it'll be deleted. So next you want to input 360, which will represent 360 degrees times the amount of rotations, and that's how far it's going to be going. And after that, you want to reset degrees counted. Well, you don't want to reset degrees counted, but you want to count the degrees for each motor. So as we have here, we set degrees counted in the motor section. It's probably going to be in the motor section. So under the reset degrees block, you have the degrees counted. Put it in the first slot of this ginormous repeat until block, and change whatever port it is to your port that you are using, and do it for both. So put this into the front of this operation and this degrees counted into the front of this operation. Change it to C, and there you go. You are almost done with your MyBlock. Now you want to go to movement, and you want to use this block. Now, as I said, this block is actually pretty useless unless you are not really experienced with MyBlocks. You could try just using these blocks, but the reason we're using it here is we are just going to be using a more accurate version of this block. So what you want to do now is go to operations, and I think it was go and click the multiplication button. Drag it into the straight button, and you want to input 1 on the left, but you want to add a subtraction operation onto the left. So 1 on the right, and then subtraction operation on the left. And what you want to do is go to sensors, click on the gyro, go to the gyro section with the only oval shaped block for the gyro section, and plug it into the first slot of the operation, the subtraction operation. Change it to 1, because that is the port for our gyro sensor. And after you're done with that, you want to set the angle of it. And you are so close to being finished. We have one more step. You want to stop moving after you're done with however many rotations. So now, let's say we drag the GyroTurn speed, GyroTurn block onto the when program starts block, you type in whatever menu speed. 20 is going to be okay. Let's see, rotations is 3, and degrees is, let's say, 0. 0 is straight. So there you have it. This is the mini tutorial about how to program your robot into using GyroTurn and how to make your robot go forward, turn any degrees, any angle, more efficient.